Playing basketball, man.
Basketball?
Yeah, got elbow. Yeah.
What's the dynamic of this wide receiver group without Josh now?
Um, I think it's a bunch of guys who've learned from the things that Josh has taught us and the things that we saw him do, and also Daryl Hawkins, guys that come before us. But I think it's a group that's also hungry. I think there's a lot of questions out there now that your big time wide receiver and Josh Huffey's gone, and there's a lot of questions that are to be answered there. And I think a lot of people around this country aren't giving us a chance. And I think if you were able to watch us practice, I think you would see that in this wide receiver group. We're all hungry and we all want to get better and continue to get better and just still get that Oregon wide receiver core name out there and just make sure that people don't look over us and that they respect us.
How has your role changed? Obviously, statistically, now you're the biggest guy coming back. How has your role changed? Are you more of a leader now?
Yes, I'm trying to be that. I haven't always been a vocal guy, but Coach Frost has talked to me a lot about that. Stepping up and being more vocal. So I think in these 3 practices in spring, I've done a better job as far as trying to coach up the young guys and having to remember I'm not a young guy myself anymore. So I kind of have to speak up, and I'm looking forward to embracing that role more and more and just continuing to get better at it.
What's the status of the 2 Live crew?
Man, we're still 2 Live, man. Like I said, we're just a group. We're hungry. We want to get better, and we want to make sure that people, when they think of Oregon, they don't just count the receivers out.
Now that he's gone, what do you think you took away most from Josh going into this role, newer role that you're playing?
Josh was like a big brother to me. He was my roommate on game nights. Nights before the game, we stayed in the hotel together. We would always talk, and I think he helped raise the level of my play last year. Seeing him go through the things he's going through and still be able to push forward through things, and I think that's what I've taken from him most. Just don't worry about outside things, and just come to work every day and come play hard on game day, and when you go to practice hard. If you love this game, you can look at a guy like him, another guy who loved the game with a passion, and you can just see how much fire he plays with. And I think as a young guy, as myself last year, you will model yourself after that. So that's what I've been trying to do these 3 practices is just go out there and fly around and have fun doing it.
He broke a long-standing record here. Are you going to break his next year?
Oh, I'm looking forward to it, definitely. He was here a couple of weeks ago for the pro day, and I was actually talking to him about that, and he was joking around with me saying I wasn't going to get it. So that's still my big brother, man, and I'm telling him I'm coming for him.
Lubick said that you were a guy he hoped would really step up. Did you guys have conversations prior to spring of maybe something to work on for your leadership? I know you said you tried to work on it.
Mm-hmm.
Was that something that he specifically pointed out with you?
Oh, definitely. Coach Frost, Coach Lubick, Coach Huff. For a long time I've been here. I've been the quiet guy and I haven't really said much. And when you're 3 years in and you've played a significant amount, the coaches look to you as to try to become a leader. And they know I'm not really a vocal guy. I don't really say much. I just come and I do my thing and play and things like that. So, they've asked more from me in that aspect, to be more vocal and help out the young guys and even some of the older guys, some things that I know that they don't, or, some things that they know that I don't. I think that's been my biggest responsibility this spring is just to try to be more vocal and be more of a group leader and help out the team.
Has that been tough for you to be more vocal?
It's not tough. It's just a little uncomfortable. Ever since I've been a young kid, I've been a guy that just, comes and tries to lead by example. But, like Coach Frost told me, when you've played a significant amount for 2 years, now you're going into your 3rd year, some people look towards you for some things. And so, I have to embrace that and know that, there's going to be some eyes on me and people are going to look at me for certain things. So maybe I might have to start talking a little bit more, to give off some feedback to those younger guys.
Huff said that each guy had an individual goal for the spring. What was yours besides becoming a better leader?
Coach Huff?
Yeah.
Just become a better player than I was yesterday, last year, bowl game time. Just, be better every day, be a better, leader. Try to help this team in any way I can, be the best teammate I can be. Just personally continue to get better every day and, as a whole, try to help this team get better every day. And I think, if I do my job as far as running around at practice, flying around, having fun, and I think it'll give off some air to other guys as well as my vocal leadership. I think if I can continue to do that, then it'll help out our team in a lot of ways.